Swami Kaivalyadhama established Kaivalyadhama in 1924 and he went on to study yoga in a very scientific manner. And the yoga which he studies was yoga which was mind, which was body, which was emotion, and which was spiritual upliftment. In the context of the subjects, which is the intellectually challenged children, Kaivalyadhama is looking at impacting and studying a long-term effect of yoga on these children. There is very little study on the impact of asana, pranayam, mudras on the intellectually challenged children.
We did the study for 5 months with 4 special children from a special school in Lonavala called Samvadshala.
पहिल्यांदा म्हणजे योगा घेत होतं तर मुलांना सूचना कळत नव्हत्या की कसं काय
योगा म्हणजे काय हे मुलांना काही माहितीच नव्हतं. कशासाठी त्याचा आधी उपयोग आहे त्यांना काही कळत नव्हतं. यांनी काय फायदे होणार आहेत किंवा कसं करायला पाहिजे हे आम्ही त्यांना पहिल्यांदा ट्रेनिंग दिलं.
The results from this study were delightfully positive. The children showed improvement in their ability to listen and follow instructions accurately. They showed greater neuromotor coordination, stability of posture, etc.
योगा एक दिवस नाही घेतला तर बाई आज योगा नाही घ्यायचा का, घ्यायला पाहिजे. मुलंच स्वतःहून सांगायला लागली. मुलं आधी कशी डल दिसायची, कुठली कन्सेप्ट समजायला लागेल की बसायची नाही, पण योगामुळे असं दिवसभर मुलं म्हणजे उत्साही असतात.
ओम चॅन्टिंगनी जी सुरुवात केली त्याच्यामुळे त्यांचं एक तर स्पीच वाढलं, ओम म्हणायचं, श्वासावर नियंत्रण आलं आणि आमचं ती मुलं खूप चांगल्या प्रकारे ऐकायला लागली आणि एका जागी ती बसायला लागली.
Still, the fun element was missing in yoga, due to which they did not really enjoy it.
Which is why probably we would say that these children may not have got the optimum benefit of the yogic practices. So if these children are able to really enjoy the yogic practices, then the positive results that we have got with the study, they would probably even be better. That is how this whole concept of introducing yoga along with enjoying it and having fun with it came into the picture, and that is why we thought of organizing a 2-day event called Yoga Mela. Yoga Mela was a 2-day event for special children that was organized by Kaivalyadhama Yoga Institute in collaboration with 2 other institutes. Mela basically in Hindi means a fair in which you can come, enjoy, have a good time. So in this Yoga Mela also, that was the whole notion, that the special children would come with their parents, family members and with their teachers. They would have fun with yoga, they would enjoy and they would have a good time. We thought that we should be collaborating with people and institutes who are or who have been working in this area. That is why we collaborated with Dr. Meena Ramanathan from Center for Yoga Therapy, Education and Research. Dr. Meena has been working with introducing yoga for special children since 12 years. She has been using yoga as a tool for self-development and growth of these special children.
Shake it up, shake it down, shake it up and down, to the right, left, to the right, left, shake, shake it all around, shake, shake, shake fast, shake, 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 shake. Shake, 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 shake. Hold all your tensions tight. Throw. Are you all ready? हाँ, start. शुरू कर लो. हम सब क्या है अभी? हम सब बिल्ली है. बिल्ली.
तो जैसे कि मैम करवा रही थी कैट वॉइस, कैट का और डॉग्स का, और ये चिल्लाना, हंसना, तो बच्चे इसको ज़्यादा ऑब्जर्व करके मतलब ज़्यादा उसको एंजॉय कर रहे थे। मतलब कि उनका गेम के प्रति काफ़ी अट्रैक्शन था, वो उसको काफ़ी एंजॉय कर रहे थे और काफ़ी हंस भी रहे थे।
All the noises that we were making is to let the aggressions out. You know, subconsciously, unconsciously, there is a lot of regressed emotions within us, even for the parents, because even you are all also going through all the tensions now. So definitely when we throw it out, it is like this, by making all these noises. So all this is to let all the tensions out even without our knowledge. And whenever we are doing the pranayama, doing it, anywhere where you're making sounds, where you're making all these noises, please understand it is all the regressed and suppressed emotions that we are letting out.
चटाई लेके आया है तो बोलता है मम्मी, तो उसी पे बैठ के सुबह ओम शांति करेगा और हुर्रे हुर्रे, और जब बोलोगे तो बोलेगा छू।
One other thing which is very unique about Dr. Meena's approach to yoga for special children is she lets them explore yoga at their own pace and comfort. There is no force, no pressure of any kind on them to be perfect in a particular asana. She just lets them be and explore yoga. If they are up to it, it is fine. If they are not up to it, she just lets them be.
अभी हम क्या करने वाले हैं? वोटिंग। क्या बोलना है आप लोगों को? मैं ए ले लो बोलती हूँ, आप लोग आइलसा बोलेंगे, ठीक है? आइलसा, यस, गुड। ये ले लो, ये ले लो, और जोर से, ये ले लो, ये ले लो, जल्दी जल्दी, जोर से, ये ले लो, ये ले लो, ये ले लो, ये ले लो, ये ले लो. Some practices are too fast for some children and some practices are too slow for some children, and that is what we are trying to bring to a balance, because that is what we try to do in yoga. Any of us, we are in this extreme or in that extreme of the arena, whatever it is, we are in the extremes, and trying to get to the path of moderation is what we are trying to do. Trying to slow down a hyperactive child or trying to pep up, activate a slow child.
Also, there was this laddu making activity. Laddu is basically a sweet ball in India. Since the children have limited motor skills, it was important to give them something which is very soft. So we decided that it will be carrot and grated dry fruits mixed together, and we'll ask them to just roll those balls on their own as far as possible and just gently help them with it.
Very good, very good. ताली बजाओ, सेना के लिए ताली बजाओ सारे. Very good, very good, very good. देखो, देखो, पूरा गाजर खींचना है, ठीक है? घर पे बनाओगे ना? और घर में आके बोल रहा है सबसे, मैं लड्डू बनाया स्कूल में. मम्मी मैंने गोल गोल लड्डू बनाया ना.
As we say, yoga is skill in action. Karmashu Kaushalam. That is what yoga is defined as in Bhagavad Gita. Laddu making, I found, was a test to their skill. That is not exactly yoga, but this concept of the skill in action came out very evidently there, because it was such soft laddus, they had to roll it. If they press it hard, it was becoming flat like cutlets. And if they were not rolling it properly, it was not becoming goal, round. So it was the exact amount of pressure that they applied in both the hands, and it took maybe 3-4 laddus for them to decide this was the pressure that was needed, and they are beginning to understand that now. So isn't that skill in action? Isn't that an evident
proof for us to say that you have improved something in them. The ability to understand, the ability to grow, the ability to overcome their own limitation. Moreover, during the Yoga Mela, each child had a volunteer with them. They were not interfering with the practices, they gave them a free hand. That is something that we need to keep in mind. Don't keep correcting them, because once you correct, they become conscious and they start to stiffen up. So just leave them to their own, they find their way to do the practice. Up to their limitation, it may not be perfect, but they come up to that perfection by improving themselves. By looking at others, in fact, they perceive their own, the limitation. That was an advantage here with the Yoga Mela. Having the volunteers there who would support them. They were confident that if they fall down, they had somebody to support there.
During the research that we had conducted earlier, we had done some recordings of the 4 children that we did the research study with. We edited those videos, and in the Yoga Mela, we showed it back to the children. And we inserted the concept of growth and blossoming into those videos. So the children got to see how they could blossom like a flower through those videos.
You cannot tell a tree or a plant or anybody else to grow in a particular way. You can just provide a particular condition. And when thinking about all these yoga projects, the conclusion that we kind of came to was that it's actually to provide the right conditions for growth.
कोणाला घालायचे आत? हा. घाला तुम्ही दोघे घाला.
Slowly, slowly. Okay.
टाका माती भरा. माती भरा. Don't need it. Come on.
We need it.
अच्छा. घाला. खत घाला. आपण केलेलं खत घाला.
We provided the children with fruit trees, and we sort of helped them plant these fruit trees at their school.
व्हेरी गुड खूप छान मस्त झाडाला छान गोल करा असं करा अजून माती आणा ऐश्वर्या पाणी लागत आहे ऐश्वर्या पकड दोन ऐश्वर्या दोन्ही हाताने व्हेरी गुड
The tree planting, I should say, was a very good activity. They were part of the nature, being there, playing with the mud, playing with the water, like planting the tree and putting all the mud around. It was like something that they were enjoying themselves. I should say that is part of dharana. You can't make them sit in a place, sit in Padmasana and, hold a mudra, okay, eyes closed, now go through the experience, focus on this idle picture, imagine. That is not going to happen to them. So this is a way of practical dharana, I would say they were one with that. What else would you call as meditation? What else is dhyana? For these children, it is just that we need to make a special plan that makes it more natural for them. So the adaptation, I think, should be done by us, for them to adopt it in a better way and get the better benefit out of it.
The biggest message that yoga can give us is of acceptance. Accepting others as they are. Respecting people for what they are. And the moment the kids perceive that from the person who is giving them yoga, they start to blossom. It is a big responsibility that we, yoga teachers, instructors, therapists have, that we must embody yoga. We must take yoga in its wholesomeness, that holistic aspect of yoga into their lives, enable them to grow from where they are to where they can be.
I am very confident that these studies will help us in establishing that yoga can enhance the quality of life of these children. And we are not going to stop just with the research project. We are going to implement the findings of these research projects on large scale in most of the schools which we have, not only in India but across the world. So there could be a special training for special teachers who could integrate yoga with these children in their schools. And this is the way we would be able to make a meaningful, long-term impact on quality of life of these children.
So we are looking at various types of collaborations. We would want people, agencies and institutions who are already working with special children to come and join hands with us in planning larger research projects about investigating the efficacy of yogic practices with intellectually disabled children. Also, we would want enthusiastic and creative social scientists and psychologists to come and associate with us. We would want public and private funding agencies to support us in this endeavor. We are also looking for people in the society to come forward and support Samvad Shala in whatever way they can, be it their expertise, time, energy, social networks and or finances.